Hey, folks!
Hola amigos! Welcome back to another episode of Horizon Daybreaker with myself, Escrodog, and we have a special guest tonight, Landstryder.
Landstryder! This pack's available on the Feed the Beast launcher. So today, we want to work on something special.
We are gonna work on advanced generators, it's called? Yeah, I think it is.
Advanced generators. We're going to be putting this together. We both are interested in an advanced generator system for different reasons.
Yes, and as you can see, we're not in my place, so we're in Landstryder's and Dornall place. And look at that thing over there.
Yes, we are down in the Hidden Valley, and yeah, you can see our base up there. I can't quite see everything because my loading distance isn't quite high enough.
Yeah, but it's clearly the Enterprise.
Yes.
From here you can see it.
We'll approach it so you guys can get a good view of it. This is the NX-01.
This, I have to tell you guys, wow. Looks so cool.
Now the reason I wanted the generator is to replace these wind turbines, because it's not very cool to have wind turbines sticking up out of your command command deck. So I'm gonna make an advanced generator to replace these.
Yeah, over here, this wind turbine. I just wanted to show them also how they look. If you put the map, it's amazing how you put how the Enterprise looks actually.
Yeah, so it does look extremely good on the map. You can definitely tell what it is.
Oh yeah,
on the overview. So these are not going to be too difficult, but what we're going to do is advanced generators has the ability to produce energy from different types of fuel. Most of those are liquid fuel, and we're kind of limited on what we can do as far as making liquid fuel. I'm not 100% sure if the fuel from Galacticraft will even work in it. I think it's supposed to, because it's like the same. It's like supposed to be the same.
I think it will. I think it will. I haven't tested myself because, as you said, this pack doesn't have a lot of option for fuel.
No, but what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be making the syngas, which is also part of the advanced generator. So that's going to be 2 multi-block machines that we're going to need to make.
Okay.
Syngen. Maybe. There it is. Syn generator, which is going to be some tubing. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of recipes with iron, redstone, and sticks. Tons of iron, redstone, sticks. So
if you guys don't know what an advanced generator is, it's like a multi-block, but it doesn't matter how you put it. As long as they're touching together, it will work.
Yep.
So, all right, so what do we start?
We're going to start... Let's see, I've got a project table here that we can work out of. Okay. I'm going to start by making a bunch of iron frames. I know we're going to need a number of those. And let me get the advanced generators. Generator up on here so I can see all the different parts I'm going to need. Now, there's different tiers of turbines. I've through the process of messing around in single player creative, I've discovered that the special turbines, the more advanced turbines, or the special materials, don't matter if you're using a gas generator. If you're using a steam generator is where those numbers make a difference.
Okay.
So in a gas generator, they all produce the same amount of RF per tick. So there's no point in making any of the special ones. We might as well make the iron turbines, which are going to take a whole lot of redstone iron wiring, a whole lot of iron tubing, and a whole lot of frames and turbine rotors. Nice thing about the turbine rotors, they have an equal exchange value. So do the iron frames, and the tubings do as well. Cool. And the redstone iron wiring actually does as well. So a lot of these are going to have equal exchange value. So what I'm going to do is
we're going to make it on iron, not on steel?
Yeah, all iron.
You know the steel is really easy to craft in this pack, right? We're just...
It is, and there is actually there's actually like 5 different steel recipes in this pack, and one of them has EE value. So we actually could, if we wanted to make the steel, We can actually do that in the
quantum flux one. Yeah. And it's just iron and coal, actually. You can put
yes,
for coal and iron.
The only problem with that is the steel turbine does not have an EE value, but the iron one does. So once we get the first iron turbine made, we can pull out as many as we need out of the transmutation tablet.
Okay.
And what it amounts to is each turbine in the multi-block structure is going to produce 100 RF. And like I said, in the gas turbine, it does not matter which turbine you use. They all produce 100 RF per tick.
So we're going to need a ton of iron. So let me know. I could craft some stuff and you craft other stuff.
And yeah, these things are a ridiculous amount of iron. If you've never made a advanced generator before, don't even bother starting until you have many stacks of iron sitting around, because they are lots and lots of iron. Or of course, if you have the transmutation table and can make lots of iron, then you're okay. Let's get that iron turbine in there.
Oh, look at that! The iron chopper has an exchange value also as well.
I wonder
even
if we should learn it.
Even the iron upgrades, actually. Have you learned the iron upgrades?
I think I might have learned the diamond upgrades. I'm not 100% sure.
Let me put it in here. No, you haven't.
You know what?
Now you know.
I was looking in there for the chopper, and I forgot to actually put enough E value in there to see if I actually do have it. Oh, look at that! I can yes, I can actually pull a diamond chopper right out of there. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Okay, so that solves that problem. In case you guys haven't done progressive automation before, the recipe for a diamond chopper, it uses the iron chopper and diamond axe, a bunch of diamonds.
Yeah.
And, you just go back all the way down to where you start with the wooden chopper, which is a furnace and chest and some wood. So, really cool mod. And Van Hal's pretty cool dude. He's the mod creator on that. Pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was able to pull that right out of there. Let's see, I should have some upgrades too.
Yeah, you have some for the diamond.
Yes. There we go. Oh, I need more E.
Well, you're throwing the Eternius fuel.
Yeah. So yeah, I just whenever I need to make something, I throw a piece of Eternalist fuel in here, and then
you can combine I think 9 of them to have more value. I think even.
Yeah, you can make a block.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've done the block, if I've learned the block yet, so I probably should learn it if I haven't. Oh, no, I haven't. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll learn that, and then maybe I'll start condensing all of my Eternalist fuel into blocks.
Yeah,
I'll be able to store even more, yeah.
You put everything in there. There you go. Look at that, 1 million.
Yeah, that's a lot. Whoa, that's more than I needed. So I need 23 of these, right? Is what I said.
Oh, you shift click it.
Yeah. I do that all the time. I just shift click. And then whatever I have left over, I throw it back into the condenser.
Yeah, either you have to put like 1 block in each of those and then shift click, or they need to fix that. Pahimar, what happened?
Yeah, Pahimar really. I would really wish it would just make it so that if you right clicked, you pulled out 1 stack. I mean,
yeah, like
or the maximum that you could if you can't make a full stack.
Like every other machine in Minecraft.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, pretty much like that. Yeah, like that.
Right.
Okay, so I need to get the turbine. I put the turbine in here and learned it. I need to get a turbine out of here. Hopefully.
We're gonna use iron turbines.
Iron turbines, yeah.
Okay. So, how many you're gonna use? You can put like up to 15, I think, in one.
Yeah, it's quite a bit, and I figured I needed. Actually, 15 would be about right, because I need about 1,500 RF a tick.
Did you learn the turbine in the A?
I have not yet. I just made the first one. Did you? You weren't looking in there, were you? Whoops. No. Okay. Well, anyway, I made the first one.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and throw it into the table.
I don't know if we can both see the same stuff in the when one of us is crafting there. Not sure.
In the project table, we can. That's one of the
Oh
reasons.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I switched to using them all around the base. That way, when me and Dornell are both crafting, and he's putting something together, I can actually show what he's doing in the project table on camera. So
okay.
If you want to get started on the syngas production stuff.
Okay, so you can see what I've crafted right now.
Yeah, I can see the golden sword in there.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. So we need a syngas production controller, which actually has an E value. The steam turbine controller has an E value. We're not going to use a steam one. We're going to use a gas turbine controller. So you need a syngas controller, syngas producer controller, and the gas turbine controller. If you want to start working on those.
Yeah, sure. I can use probably this crafting table in here, maybe, if you're gonna graph something else in here. I don't know.
Well, I just made the circuit, the control circuit. I'm gonna go ahead and go learn that real quick. It seems like everything has an E value. Okay, with these, which is good.
Yeah.
They're made out of fairly basic stuff.
If you build one, you need the other one. To lose one to gain one. You know.
Yeah, you always lose one, and then yeah.
Okay, so
we're also gonna need one of these pressure valves.
That's Bishop. Hey, Bishop.
I've been on here for a little bit now.
Oh,
hi.
Didn't hear you.
You guys were talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, and Dornell is here also as well. Hey guys, we're recording an episode together.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna go here and do you have the iron frames? Do you have most of the components on the system?
Yes, I do. I think I have all the little basic parts in the E system now, except for maybe the turbine blade, but I figured that was pointless since you don't really use the blades for anything. You just need the rotor, and the rotor's in there, so.
Yeah.
Even that probably was kind of redundant since it's only used for the turbine, I think.
And they need to start fixing this Pahimar again. No, the table here disappears when you click sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, where is it? Okay, we need 4 of those. We need an iron tubing.
So you're working on.
Let's see if it's in here.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a heating chamber. I need some tubing, some frame, and pressure valve. Heating chamber.
Oh, you haven't taught the system to make piston yet.
Pistons for some reason don't have an E value.
Really?
Yeah, and well, from what I've read, it has to do with
the redstone.
With the redstone, but at the same time, some of the stuff that we have on the server that's made out of redstone does have an E value. So I think there's like a little bug that sometimes, like when it's doing all the calculations, it gets messed up, and I think it's just a matter of getting it fixed on our server.
Okay.
Or rerunning the calculations, basically. So I need a total of 5 mixing chambers. So the best ratio for the syngas production is 5 mixing chambers for each heating chamber. Let's see. Let's go ahead and come over here. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little room over here that I got, that I originally was going to kind of reserve for flax spears. I don't think that's ever going to happen. So we are going to go ahead and use this room for this generator now.
Oh, okay. The flax room over there.
Yeah. Right beside the cobble gen, but hopefully that won't cause any issues. Well, that's going to go there. And I need the item import over here. Did you do the item import?
I'm doing the flux generator right now.
I'll get the item import. That's easy. It's just some frames and some iron. Yeah, massive amount of iron to make this if you don't have a tablet or whatever.
We're gonna put it right here. The flax. Do we remove this? the flags, or will you leave it there?
I might leave that little bit right there on the wall, because it's how I break down the gold armor and things that we get from drops. That, you know, although I probably can just as easily throw it in the trash and not feel bad about it. Item input port. Need one of those. Let me go and make sure that that's learned before I use it. So item import port is where you'll pipe in like the logs or coal or whatever into your syngas producer that will be used for the carbon part of that. So let's
So how we're gonna generate the fuel for this?
Okay, that's gonna be the chopper. And it's gonna use I'm gonna use a
And you wanna put it up there, the chapter? The chapter.
The chapter?
The chopper?
It's gonna be out here.
Here in the Enterprise.
Right out here. Yep.
What's called the room where they go and it's a virtual reality room?
That would be the holodeck.
The holodeck. Okay, we'll put it on the holodeck then. The trees.
So I'm going to need to get some dirt. And what I want to use instead of regular dirt is I want to use that fertilized dirt.
Fertilized dirt.
Yeah.
Extra utilities. Yeah.
That way it'll grow a little faster.
Mm-hmm.
I think. And it's going to be right here in the corner of this chunk. But first,
I cannot see the chunks. Even if I put them with the shaders, it's really, really difficult to show the chunk on camera.
The items from that are going to come into there. And then I need the 5 mixing chambers. And the fluid intake valve.
I'm showing them around the Enterprise here.
I got an extra mixing chamber, and finally you need 1 heating chamber for that. There we go. That's everything we should need. And now what I can do is what I'm going to use is the water tank from Lat Blocks. I like those for my water source. They work really good. Somewhere I should have, yeah, I just got to put some sticks in there, I think. Sticks and glass. That's magic glass. I need regular glass. Wow, I've actually used up all my reserve of sticks.
Whoa.
I had to make more. It's kind of funny because I'm constantly making sticks. Let's just get enough to make one of these tanks. I don't think I've actually made the tank on camera. Or at least I don't remember making it on camera before. Probably did. Lat blocks, and then that's used with 4 water buckets and 4 ender pearls to make the tank that I need, which basically is an endless water source in one block. I love that.
You have the flux generator.
Awesome.
Alright, so what else we need? Do you have the dirt? You made dirt already?
I have not made the dirt yet, but we can take that. It should be in the transmutation table.
Oh, okay.
So, what am I looking for? Oh, yeah, ender pearls.
So, probably a stack will suffice.
4 of those ender pearls and water buckets.
Or 2 stack will suffice. Actually, I'm going to put 1 stack back in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely 1 stack should work.
And I have some
be a 5x5 area.
oak saplings already.
Awesome. Now we're going to need to access the bottom of the chopper. Actually, maybe. Yes, we do need to access the bottom of the chopper. I might end up having to...
This is the cobble gen in here. Doing septuple compressed cobblestone.
How many am I up to now?
I just saw it. Don't remember.
Octuple. I think there was
You
5
have
last
5
time.
septuple. Yeah, still 5. And 3 sextuples. But still, the Deep Dark is not working, right?
No,
now?
not until we do an update. Then it's supposed to be working, I think.
Okay.
Basically, I guess in this version, portals that you click on are broken. I mean, that's what I gathered from reading the forum.
Okay,
reading the forums. Which, yeah, means the Deep Dark, basically.
And the one from Essential Crafting is working, actually.
Well, Essential Craft isn't one that you click on. It's actually one you walk through. So
yeah.
I'm gonna put this. I'm actually gonna put this here. Nope. Right now. Oh. These the nodes in here will pick up anything that lands on the ground anywhere nearby here. That could be an issue. That's why I say that might clog that up with because sometimes when the trees get cut, they have like saplings that fall.
Okay.
So that might end up getting a little messed up. So, can you see how I got this set up so far?
Yep.
So there's 5 mixers total in there.
Oh, you use the lat block water tank.
Yes, I love that thing.
Yep.
What mode am I in? I'm already in fluids. Good. So I just got to do that.
Okay.
So there we go. Now we're pumping into there, and we can see that in the interface, the water's filling up.
Mm-hmm.
The chamber at the bottom is where the steam and the carbon goes in, and then the 4 slots that are along the bottom is where items will get piped in, and that item input is actually exposed over here. Ooh, I need some light out here. Should get some lamps.
Yeah, on site.
Need some light. Grab some lamps so I can actually see what I'm doing out there. And you probably have it really bad, because if I can't see, I know it's dark on your screen.
Yep. So water tank is full.
Yeah. Now the next thing it needs is carbon, and what's going to happen is that carbon is going to get used as the fuel source as well. Let's just light the area up a bit. You got the dirt, right?
Yep, I have it right here.
Okay, I think we got enough room to put it up 1 level, right? Like
yes.
Well, let's see here, F9. So, okay, thank you. That works. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to put that dirt there.
Okay.
And then it's going to come this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5 by 5 there.
All right, 5 by 5, and this way here.
Yep.
All right.
And I'll be able to light up underneath here with these, which will give it some light. And then I put the chopper right in the center of this with the 23 upgrades, which gives it a range of 24, covers this area. And,
okay.
Whoops, I need to leave this as a hole right there, because I got to be able to feed items into there. Whoops. Might as well just leave those out for the moment so that I can get under there. The other thing I need to do is somewhere in here. There we go. I've got the PA wrench, the progressive automation wrench, and if you shift right click, you can change the different modes to it on it. The wrench has a whole bunch of different modes. I'm going to set the bottom as the input. So now the downside is set to input. The output is the top side.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do in order to pull out the top side is I'm actually going to create something from what's it called? It's the refined relocation. Refined relocation has a thing called a wireless block extender. So I'm going to need to make an advanced block extender, which has a couple different recipes, and then add some diamonds to it, which the advanced block extender is either the filtered or one of these, and then okay, cool. Several things like that. And then I'm going to tie that to the diamond chopper. And I'll actually be able to put that block extender over here and pull stuff out of the chopper from over here without having an actual physical connection to it. So
okay.
That way I won't be interfering with the growth of the trees with the pipes and stuff. So I can still pipe
you can
into
always
the bottom.
put the pipes on the bottom there, but or just...
Yeah, the problem is you only can have one thing on the bottom. So it can either be input, output, or energy connection.
Yes.
Now for the energy connection, if you want to make this for me, for the energy connection, I need something from random things.
RF flux.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. No, I don't think that'll work. Will it?
It will if you charge it. If you give it power.
Oh no. Yeah, well, we're gonna make a flux power thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can make the RF engine.
Yeah, because we don't want wood in there. We want the RF engine in there.
Okay.
And then we're gonna need a thing from random things. Called.
Let me do the RF engine.
Yeah, the RF engine. You should be able to pull one out of the tablet.
Oh, you already made one?
I think so. Yeah.
I was actually I uploaded a video today of obscurity, and those process automation stuff, they're not working right now on the pack. So there's a bug, and they're spitting everything, even if you put a chest on the top. FunctionX actually commented that I need to either upgrade the mod or just use like a vacuum hopper, stuff like that. Let me do that.
Wait, what are you up to, Dornell? Maybe I can put you on this.
Make it work.
I'm working on getting ready for the asteroid belt.
Asteroid belt, yeah. We need an imbuing station from random things, so that we can make a energy distributor, so that we can upgrade that into an ender energy distributor, which will allow us to get power into that block without having a physical connection to it.
Well, give me a minute. Let me finish what I'm doing, because I just about got you ready.
Awesome. No worries. We got a little bit more to take care of before we get this actually running.
I have the RF engine already.
Okay.
Should I charge? No, that's to the slot. Okay. So what are you using the router for?
It's the best way I've found to get just one axe at a time to go into the
okay.
Thing. And I tried with refine relocation, but then it would backstuff the pipe, and I'm a real stickler about not having backstuff pipes. I don't care what mod it is. I don't want backstuff pipes. So yeah, I decided to not do that. And then let's see, the other way I tried. Well, I didn't want to use mechanism because I'm using that everywhere else. And it didn't really work either way. It filled all the slots.
Okay.
It filled all the slots up. So I need a hopper. I don't have a regular hopper in here? How do I not have a regular hopper? I would have thought that would be something I taught it. Okay. Maybe that's because it doesn't have an E value? I don't know.
I don't have this tree, I think. Thamus sapling.
You need a sapling?
No. Just got one.
Okay, so hopper. Well, it definitely has an EE value. Okay, so we're going to teach that. I definitely have enough EE in there. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, for some reason I never learned hopper. Let's go ahead and learn these inventory cables too, in case I need.
Oh, because probably it's so easy to craft that sometimes it's faster to craft it than to learn it.
Yeah. And I don't use a lot of hoppers, but it's just it's an easy way to get the items into the router thingy here. So let me get rid of that light. That's going to have the hopper go on top of it, and that's going to have the crafter right there. So that is going to be what makes my axes. So let's go get that set up. We're going to need to get some power into here.
You have the ruby? Do you have the materials for the axes?
I don't have them in my inventory now.
Okay. I'm gonna
need
grab a bunch of sticks and...
Yeah.
You told me ruby?
Sticks and ruby, yep.
Okay.
Or, any of the gems would work.
Yeah.
I like to save the sapphire because the sapphire glass is useful for other things. But as far as I know, ruby doesn't have that secondary use. Okay, so now we got the power to that. The next thing is to... I'm gonna need a what is it called? Crusher. Let me come over there and take a quick look at how it should be working. Well, it's gonna fill up the hopper, which is it's gonna feed into this, and then that should send one over here. It did.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then finally, yep, we're all good.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it put them back into the internal.
Yep.
Oh, because it's connected to the. It's connected to that inventory via the hopper. Whoops.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's not going to produce more than what it is already there, right?
Well, it'll keep it full, basically.
It will keep it full
until
all
it runs
the
out
time.
of materials. And,
Exactly.
and that's probably good. That's probably fine because it's going to be a while till it...
Yeah. The only thing is that probably it's going to keep full the internal storage. But that once it runs out of material to create more, that internal storage is not going to go out. It's going to stay there.
Yeah.
We'll have to move them out manually.
I'm going to put the flux generator for this machine there. We need the rest of the bits of that machine to go along this back wall. Basically what it's going to be. And I need the fluid intake valve. It is going to go directly across from that output valve. And I need a piece of stuff. Of the mechanical pipe. Basic mechanical pipe will work. And this one will automatically eject. I don't even have to do nothing. It's not going to do anything yet because this is not a formed machine on this side. So it won't connect to it until it's actually a formed machine. So we need the controller. Which is the gas turbine controller. And we also need a bunch of turbines. So let me just get as many of those as I can. So I want the controller for this to be right there. And actually, you know what? Oh, this stupid thing. I might end up moving this if it... Where did it go? Didn't end up in there this time? Where did it end up? I don't know. Well, it disappeared. It'll show up eventually. I hope. I hope. Oh, it's right there on the ground. That's where it went. 2, and let's get the controller down. So that should actually make it a multi-block. Yes, now it's actually a functioning multi-block. Let's see, what many was that? 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9,000 RF a tick. And we put 6 more right here. And that should be 15,000 1,500 RF a tick, potentially, once it starts running, which is just about the right amount to replace my my wind turbines on the roof. So the wind turbines produce just over 15. I think it's close to 17,000, but there's plenty of excess. So I think 1,500. I mean, sorry, 1,500 is what I meant to say. I think 1,500 should be good. So there we go. We got a generator. And you know what? I'm not even going to worry about an internal storage because this is going to be tied into the whole system with the 5 or 4 big energy cells over there that store 51 or 52 million RF. So I don't need the internal storage on this so much.
Okay.
So that should be connected. Everything's connected. We're good to go. All I need to do is start feeding this thing some coal. And for that, I still need to make the crusher. And here, you know what? I actually made a whole bunch of extra turbines. Where are you at? You need some turbines for your place?
Yep.
Here, have a stack.
You created all of that?
Yeah, I shift clicked them.
Oh.
And made it much more than I needed to. Okay, so crusher. So I've got my lava for that, which is the last piece of this puzzle, pretty much. And so steel casing, basic.
How many iron turbines you use for this one?
I used 15 in mine.
15, okay. I think that's the max that you can use, right?
No, it's like something like 25.
Oh, 25? Okay, I thought it was 15 before.
It may have been at one time, but I'm pretty sure those values have gone up. Okay. I think I'm going to have to show the final result of this at the beginning of my next episode, because we have definitely gone over time.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a few more things I still got to make. Like, we've got to get that that energy sender thing so that we can send the energy over to the chopper without having a physical connection to it. I still need to make the remote inventory thing so we can pull the stuff out of the chopper without having a physical connection to it. And that's going to require some refined relocation stuff. But if you want to take one last look at this, I think we can probably, let's see here, we can at least power this thing up a little bit and show how it's working. I'm just going to grab a sack of logs. And I need to bring this, bring this right over to here, in fact. And then I'll tie into the rest of the network.
Alright, what do you want me to put the dimension tab?
Put it in any of the world
Right
builders up there. Yeah.
Which one?
Any of them.
Any of them? Okay.
Any that doesn't have one in it already.
Holy crap!
What?
Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, I think you were looking at the 4 million stuff. That's 31 RF fatigue, that one. So it's not that big. Really good.
Alright, come on down here. I'll show you how this is going to work eventually. Just so you can kind of include that at the end of your video.
Yep.
Alright, so this is going to receive all the logs, right? It's going to receive all the bio material. So any excess saplings or apples will get converted into biofuel from Mechanism, which has a carbon value. So that'll end up going in there. So you see, as I put the logs in there, it's producing carbon. Some of that carbon is going to get used to heat up the internal heat.
Okay.
It's kind of slow because I only got one in there, but once it reaches a certain level, it'll start producing the syngas. The other thing that's nice about only having one heater is it doesn't cool off as fast either. So it takes a while to heat up, but it takes, it works the same way going the other direction. So it won't cool down as fast either. So as soon as that gets, and it burns a little bit of carbon in order to make that heat. But once it reaches, I think it's 150 heat units, it'll start producing steam. And then once it has steam, it will start producing the syngas. The syngas is going to get immediately ejected over into the gas turbine, and that is what this is going to be using for fuel. So as soon as this reaches, what is it up to now? It's a 77.
78, yeah. So it has to reach 101?
I think it's 150.
Oh, 150, okay.
Maybe it's 100. I'm pretty sure it's 150, though. Yeah, we'll find out here in a second, won't we? So there's 100, yeah. So no, it's got to be 150 before it starts making steam. So out here, well, let me show you what's going to be happening out here. I've almost got it. Oh, it's the trees are growing. Things are happening out here.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Is it not cutting anything down though? Oh, it ran out of power. That's fine.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It's good the trees are growing in here. So what's going to happen is, like we already showed, that the item router and all this setup is what's going to keep the axes in there.
We actually can throw a conduit over there with power. Because if not, it's always going to run out of power, actually.
We could. But well, what I'm going to actually end up doing is I'm going to be using that extra, or that random things thing that I was talking about. It's called an Ender Energy Distributor. And it'll allow me to bind it to that over there. The Ender Energy Distributor can sit all the way over here and send that power wirelessly.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I'm going to get the power in there. And then I'm going to use the remote item extender from Refinery Location.
Okay.
I'm going to get the exact name of it. It's called the Wireless Block Extender, which I will set right around this spot, and that will pull the logs and all the excess saplings and apples out. I will also use the relocators from Refinery Location to route those into this item input port in the syngas producer. You can see that actually it used up all the stuff. So like if I take this extra sapling I got, I throw it in the crusher, it turns that into biofuel. That biofuel will then get routed down into here as well for more carbon. You can see it produce a little bit of syngas. Can I reach this and get some of the stuff out of it?
How do I get vines? I need a pair of shears?
Yeah, you need shears.
Yeah.
But I put vines on the A system here.
Oh, you got vines in there?
Not vines, sorry. The
grass.
Yeah.
Okay. Can someone make a pair of shears and throw them in the...
I have one right here.
So there you go. It's producing some syngas now. If we want to grab another couple stacks, let me grab a couple stacks of wood.
What do you want me to throw it?
Just throw it in our Galactic Craft tab. In our...
He doesn't.
I don't know where it is.
He doesn't know how to use that system yet.
Okay, well, have Landstryder throw it in there for me.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. What did you give me?
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. They're in there.
Thank you.
So this is now producing some syngas. Right? Let me throw some more wood in there and we'll produce even more. And they keep it nice and hot. The higher the heat above the 150, the better the ratio or efficiency that this works at. So there we go. It's producing syngas now. You can see it's producing it at a rate of 5 millibuckets a tick. And if we look inside the gas turbine generator, this can use it at about 1.5 millibuckets a tick. So it will back up. The syngas will back up. So that's excellent. You can see
so it's already full the tank there.
Yeah, it is producing 150 RF a tick right now, and it is actually it's actually exporting it as well. So whatever we got running is definitely using it up right now. Now I want if I discover that I need a little bit extra, I could add some more to this. But this is really not meant to be our main power system. This is just kind of our general day-to-day operating power so that we don't have to run the big generator. But if we want massive power, we can always fire this baby up right over here.
Yeah, the atomic bomb over there.
Yeah.
We can power our base and S base off that one.
We could power everybody's base off of that. Okay, so anyway, guys, I'm sorry I didn't get the full system completed during the video. I'll show it off again at the beginning of the next video in the completed version, or a completed version of it at the beginning of the next video. So, but thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed making it. Be sure and leave a like, a comment, thumbs up, all that fun stuff. And until next time, I'll catch you later.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will let probably Landstryder edit this video out and send it to me. And see you next time. Bye bye.